Hello, in this video I'm going to go over something that I recently discovered for add-ons on PlayStation anyway. I'm not sure if this is an issue on Xbox or PlayStation, or excuse me, PC, but something I have discovered on PlayStation for add-ons anyway. When you go into the menu and you go down to the options menu and then you go into where the add-ons are and where you go to install, and if you look at the very top of the menu there on the right hand side, it says all categories. Now this makes it seem like this is absolutely everything that you have to choose from. And what I have discovered is that's not actually true. This is not all of the add-ons that you have to choose from. So let's go into how I found this out. I was just kind of playing around with the menus the other night, and I discovered that if you go all the way up here into this category here where it says all categories, first off, if you hit the shoulder buttons, it'll go to your installed add-ons and just show you what you have installed. But we're going to stay in the browse add-ons here. We're going to go into this little drop down here where all of the categories are. And I'm just going to show you, for example, we'll alphabetize this again, and we're going to go down to the T section. This is just where everybody can currently see. I'm going to show you there's a Transmute saver and the TSC price. Basically, this tells you how much stuff is selling for in traders, essentially. So these are the only add-ons that start with T. So when you go up into this category here, and it pulls a drop down. Now I'm going to show you guild traders. Okay, now I'm going to alphabetize this just to make it easy to see. But as you can see, here's another one that starts with T that is not listed in the main menu. Now I'll just kind of combine this video into showing this display, but I'll also go over what this awesome add-on here does. I'm going to go ahead and install it. And when I get done installing that right there, as you can see, I've got all the libraries that are needed for this. This will filter out anything in traders that you already know. So we're just going to reload UI, and why this is really helpful if you want to go shopping for traders for anything, this will eliminate the stuff that you already know on your character. So let me just travel to Mournhold here, and we will go over to the trader, and I will display exactly what this add-on can do. We'll go over the settings as well once I land in Deshaan here. This can be a really helpful add-on if you're shopping on traders. We'll just go through the settings, as I said, real quickly. Here's the trade filter. You can use character specific. If you leave this off, this will be account wide. So if you wanted just character specific settings, then you could turn those on if you wanted to. Enable this turns on or off all of them. Hide known recipes. So if you wanted to look for recipes, any cheap ones, but maybe ones you know already, it'll unhide those. Motifs, style pages, collected gear. If you're looking for cheap gear that you already have in your sticker book, you probably want to turn this off. Hide gear that isn't collectible. I'm not quite sure what that would do. If you don't want to look at companion gear, you could turn that off as well. Collected fragments. Hide treasure maps if you didn't want to see those, and hide surveys. So we're going to back out of that now that we've got that set. So now I'm just going to walk over to a trader here, and we'll show you how easy this add-on functions. So I'm just going to go into the trader, and I'm not going to select any, I'm not going to type in any item or search anything specifically. I'm just going to hit the submit button, which is going to pull up virtually everything in their trader. And as soon as I go into this menu, as you can see down on the very bottom, there's a button that says filter unknown. Now, as you can see, I know this Legion Zero Curus that is trying to be sold right now for $4 million. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hit the triangle button on PlayStation, whatever according button is for Xbox or PC. I'm going to hit the triangle button, and that's going to remove everything from the listing that I already know. And so I can start looking for stuff. I can even go here and move it to where the cheapest stuff is at the very top. And then I can look for stuff that I don't have. For example, this weapon here is only 244 gold. Makes it pretty easy to go shopping for stuff that you don't know. And if, as I said, if you could check off things that you don't want to find. Here's a pattern that I don't know, only for 711 gold. So this is really a nice add-on that helps you search in through traders. Here's another piece of gear that I don't have that's only 905 gold. So this can really help you find stuff that you don't know, and it can speed up your hunt if you're farming for, or I should say, shopping for something specific in traders. Then, for example, let's say you were looking for, we'll just look for companion gear, since that is kind of a popular. Well, that's not really in a sticker book, really. We'll go for motifs. Motifs is better. So that's in consumables, and then you go motifs, and then I'm kind of picky on spending a whole lot of money on motifs. So what I'll do is I'll set my highest price for 20,000, and we'll do that, and we'll submit it. And here I'm going to unclick the filter, because that tells me that I don't have to go through all of this stuff manually. I can just hit the filter button, and it's going to tell me whether or not they've got anything in traders at all. As you can see, here's the filter unchecked, and it brings in a large amount. Apparently I got into zone chat somehow. So as you can see, when you bring up your store and you look for stuff, you can filter in a lot of different things still, and filter out whether or not you know it, and then you can check to see if something is. Okay, so here you go. Here's an example here. There's the dead water legs that I don't know on this character, and if I hit the button, it filters out all this other noise, so where I can see there's only one on this trader that I don't know in that price range. So you can use this for a great shopping tool. Again, this is called the TradeFilter add-on. We'll just go into this screen here real quick and look at the name one more time. TraderFilter is what it's called. This is a really good add-on. And so I would encourage you, if you've not gone into the add-ons menu here like this, I will caution you to be careful what you install on these, because if you overload your system, you can have a problem. So be careful how much you load on here, but there's a lot of different things you can go in here for. For example, trials, you go into here and you can look. There are some things that are not listed in the regular all the add-ons that are available. So there could be some things in here that really increases your ability to play content more richly, I guess would be the right way to saying that. But be careful, as I said, don't install a ton of it. There's a lot of different things on here, like this add-on Loadout. I'm probably going to do a video on this. This allows you to program specific add-on loadouts so that you can just pick what activity you're doing and have a hotkey for that. So keep an eye out on that if that interests you. There's a lot of different things that you can do on here. There's a Larcenist Tracker here. That's something that I've been interested in downloading and trying out. All the larceny achievements that are in the game for the different zones. This puts an easy way to find it, putting it in progress or green if you've done it. That way you don't have to go digging into each achievement ribbon. This will organize that for you. There's a lot of different add-ons in these different menus. There's a lot of different categories, as I said. You can go through all these different categories. For example, here's a good one to talk about, PvP. I know there's a lot of PvPers out there that want to use add-ons. There's a lot of different things on here. Keep an eye on Keep. This will tell you whether or not you have a keep that is under attack. I know there's another one that I saw the other day when I was looking at this. There we go, PvP under attack. As you can see over to the right, it will put a menu on the screen as to whether or not your keeps are under attack. So you don't have to constantly look in your map to check that. Might be something you want to look at there. There's a lot of different things that you can go into. Cyrodiil Alerts, this is another one that alerts when resources or outposts goes under attack. This will throw another alert on your screen. That's a different add-on. So I would caution you, don't install the same add-on, or I should say the same multiple add-ons that do the same thing, rather. Be careful with what you're putting on. There's a miscellaneous category, for example. This has got a lot of different things here. I thought this was a nice feature here, this auto ready check. Several different things for trials, random dungeons, those kind of things. Group ready check. It'll automatically turn it on, toggle it for you so you don't have to, maybe you get into combat or something like that and you want a ready check. Regardless of what happens, you can turn this on and it can handle it for you. So just keep in mind, make sure you're looking at whether or not it's up to date. Over up to the right hand side, if it's gotten a recent update within the last February or March or so, it's probably in good condition. Something that may not be good might not have had an update recently, so just be careful with what you're downloading. Also, read through what you're downloading to see if it's something that you're going to use often enough. If it's something that's not going to be used a whole lot, I would say maybe don't install that as much. Crafting, for example, the auto research is working well. That's in the main. This one right here, research panel. This right here will give you a research tracker. And then also this one here, this one's even more so important. If you've got multiple characters that you are trying to do research on, and again, as you can see, this just got updated on the 13th of April. If you've got multiple characters that you're doing research on, this add-on right here will track all of your alternate characters and where they are at with research, so that when you get on your main character, you can craft a bunch of stuff and throw it in your bank for your characters to pick up or start their research. So just be careful. Again, don't run too many add-ons at the same time. There's a lot of settings on these things that you can pop on and off. So just keep in mind, be cautious with that so that you don't cause a problem with your game. If you do have a problem with your console game, when you have too many add-ons installed, what you'll probably have to do is delete your save data on your console. Don't worry, that does not delete your progress in the game in regards to what CP you are or anything like that. That is all stored on the Bethesda server that basically just removes settings in the game from being saved on your console. You'll have to basically reconfigure all of that. But that's probably going to be like a really bad scenario there if that happens. So just keep that in mind. I just wanted to open a video up for this because I found it to be pretty interesting. Found a lot more add-ons that I want to try out. I'll probably be doing some videos here in the next couple of days, weeks, whatnot, on some new add-ons that I have found for use for a console that I was not aware of. They were even there because of the fact they were not listed here in the main screen to download. As I showed, that trade filter is not even listed here, but when you go to the installed add-ons, that now it's on here. But so it's a little bit odd that you can't get everything to show on one screen. I think that's a little something that they maybe need to work on. But I just wanted to do a quick video on this. Hopefully it was helpful. If you liked this video, thought it was helpful, please consider liking the video and subscribing to my YouTube channel. I have a very large catalog of videos on the Elder Scrolls Online. Very wide variety of topics. I've got organized playlists on my YouTube channel. If you go to my channel and go down to the created playlist, you'll be able to locate all of my organized content there. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you in another video. Bye.